Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you guys know what this is. This is all about this unannounced pattern sale that New Look has going on right now. Now you guys know that I will not be leaving you in the dark. So right now I just went to Joann's yesterday and picked up New Look patterns, and they were on sale for $1.99. Now, I know I have said that it's normally on sale during Simplicity, so do not quote me that this will be in your store, but I did pick up a few of them and I want to share that with you guys today. So if that's some content that you would like to see, keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are going to go over the patterns that I picked up for New Look. Like I said, these were on sale for $1.99. I'm not sure that if it's in your stores for $1.99, but you might want to check while you're going over to Joann's to pick up Butterick and Vogue pattern sale that's going on right now. So without further ado, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this New Look pattern haul. And I picked up a few Butterick patterns as well. All right, starting with the first pattern that I picked up. These are not in any type of order. I just completely just going to show you from the stack that I picked up. All right, so the first one is a New Look 6728, and I love this V-neck dress that has long puff sleeves or a short raglan sleeve. I like that in the middle it has the sleeve band, which is underneath the bust, around the waist and the back midriff. I picked this pattern up because I feel like I would do the short sleeve, which is view B, and I could also wear it to work since I am hybrid this year inside the school and outside the school part day. So I'm part day in and then part day outside of the school. So I figured that I could wear this to work. So once again, this is 6728, and the view I plan on doing is view B. But I want to say that view A reminds me of course, McCall 7696 is, I believe, is the pattern number that I showed in the McCall's pattern. So that's why I picked it up. And once again, it's New Look 6728. Next pattern is a New Look 6729. This is a cutaway maxi style pull-on dress with elastic smocking. Now this pattern reminds me of McCall's 8252, which I talked about in the McCall's pattern sale that I picked up a few days ago. All right, which was last week. I believe it was like last Friday that I picked it up, or last Thursday or whatnot. But this does have a deep plunging neckline. So if I do that top, which of course I'm going to do, but I would bring that top up to where it's not showing any of, you know, the tatas or any of that stuff going on. I would just bring it up about 1 inch to, to not show too much in the bust area. It also has like this long gathered sleeve, which I like. It has an elastic waistband skirt with your side seam pockets. And you guys know I'm not a fan of a bunch of crop tops. However, I thought this was gorgeous and cute, and I would use the top and pair it with some pants. Now, this pattern reminds me of so many patterns, not only just the McCall's 8252 and the new one that just came out, which was, I believe it was McCall's 8313 or 8, something like that. I can't remember the number, but I'll put it up on the screen. It reminds me of both of those patterns. But if you guys do not remember, this has been on my list to sew for a long time. New Look 6708, which I will put up as well. It does remind me of that backless version with the buttons on the side as well. So even though I don't mind showing my back, but that front section, I don't know, I might just do the bodice portion and then just do something different for the skirt. But I thought it was cute and it's super duper easy. So this is New Look 6729. Next pattern that I picked up is New Look 6731. This is another easy to sew pattern. It has cutouts once again. So you guys could just imagine that all summer long is all about these cutouts. I thought it was cute. Now, one thing that I will say is that yes, it does have a cutout, but you do not have to stop at the cutout. You can use another pattern to do the back portion of it, which is possibly what I may end up doing, to be honest. But this is a cutaway dress that has two lengths. It also have like your elastic at the shoulder straps. It also has like the crisscross back and has a closed back as well, which, you know, I am here for the closed back. So view B is your closed back, and then view A is the cross back. I'm going to go ahead and put up the line arts because I had to open up the patterns to make sure that I'm telling you guys correctly that view B is the, you know, you just have that cut out on the sides if you do the back, but the front, but view A is that crisscross back. It also has, you know, hidden buttons at the shoulders if you decide to do that as well, or you can leave them off if you choose to do view, you know, view A, you could leave it off as well. But I do like that crisscross in the back because I have made an infinity top with the crisscross in the back. So I don't know if I would actually do view A or view B, but I thought it was cute. And this would be great to have like a date night with your hubby, your spouse, your partner, whatever you may want to do. So yeah, that's why I picked it up. Moving on to the next pattern. This is a New Look 6732. Now, you guys remember when I did the McCall's pattern sale just last week, I talked about a pattern that looked exactly like Simplicity 9546, right? And I did not see this pattern, and now I'm like, that McCall's pattern is exactly like this pattern. It has too many similarities. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that pattern up right quick, but let me tell you what this pattern is all about. It is a pullover top with a round neck and raised waist. It has 3/4 puffed sleeves, or you could do it sleeveless as well. So if you look at view A, this is the one with the longer sleeves, the long sleeves. And then view B, you have like your flutters going on at the sleeve. And then view C is the one that's sleeveless. Well, view B, I'm sorry, is the one that's sleeveless as well. Now the pattern that I'm talking about that is exactly the same as McCall's 8325, which I'm gonna go ahead and put up on the screen as well. It looks pretty much exactly the same. You have your straps in the back as well. So I do love this pattern, and I may do it as well pretty soon just to have another top in my wardrobe. The next pattern that I picked up is New Look 6733. This is another easy to sew pattern. Now, you guys know I haven't been picking up a lot of knit tops simply because it's super hot here in Florida. So I did pick this up because I like this crisscross in the front. You know, it's a Mrs. Over the Head knit top with the wrap effect and have a round banded neck, puffs or fluttered sleeves, and a tie in the back. Now, if I get around to this pattern this summer or, you know, pre-fall, I would do view A, and that's the reason why I picked this pattern up. But once again, it's New Look 6733. Let's talk about New Look 6736, which is a Mrs. Halter top that has the back shirring going on. You have an attached underbra and a tie at the neck. And then they also have the relaxed pants that are pull-on pants. First of all, what I'm going to talk about is this pattern is exactly like an old pattern that I have in my stash, which is Simplicity 1100. It is a GIF pattern, and with GIF patterns, most of them are no zipper, no buttons, no snaps, it wraps. And it reminds me exactly of that same pattern. However, there's another pattern that's a New Look pattern, and I believe that pattern number is New Look. I'm going to look it up, but I want to say that pattern is New Look 6733 or 6333. I may be incorrect, but I'm going to put the pattern up on the screen so you could see, because I'm just going to search my stash for it. All right. I can't remember the numbers straight off the back of my head. Most of them I can remember, but it is a woman with a red dress that has, you know, the same details going on. Now, for me personally, I would do the long view A, and, you know, pair it with the pants. The pants is just basically some, you know, relaxed fit pants that you could pretty much use any pattern for. But once again, this is New Look 6736. The next pattern I picked up is New Look 6737. It's a loose fitting jacket which has wide 3/4 length sleeves with a hem band. So I'm here for that kimono looking jacket. I do like that it has the front patch pockets at, you know, the front of the shorts, and you know, that collar. So you could also, I love the shorts, which is why I actually picked it up. Now, me personally, I'm not sure if I would do the wrap halter top that you see in view B, but I do like the shorts, which is view C, and then the patch pocket kimono style collared jacket, which is view A. Now, this one may be a two-piece that I will probably end up doing, and possibly do a sew along for this pattern, you know, to end out the summer into the pre-fall season. I'm not sure. Let's see how many likes I get on this video for a sew along for this pattern. All right. And the last New Look pattern that I picked up is for my daughter. It is New Look 6739, which is a ruffled dress and peplum top. It have gathered sleeves with elastic sleeve hem and waist for a comfortable fit. Now for my daughter, this is kind of like why I can't stand taking her with me for a new pattern release, because she would be on in patterns too, honey. I wish she sewed, but she doesn't. But she wants to do an entire look of all views A, B, and C that she could wear to school. So I may do that for her and pair them all together. But that's the last pattern that I picked up for New Look. So let me know what you think about this collection of the New Look. Now, transitioning over into Butterick. Now, I only picked up 4 Butterick pattern, and you would probably think like, Rochelle, I thought you wasn't picking up Butterick patterns from your patterns that last week. Let me tell you this. I was not going to pick up Butterick patterns, but there were a few patterns that I needed to pick up that are older. However, in doing so, I did pick up 2 new summer Butterick patterns. Okay, so I'm going to share those 2 with you and then tell you the 2 that I picked up that are not part of the Butterick summer 2022 sale. So the 2 that I picked up for Butterick that are new was Butterick 6897, part of the summer 2022 pattern. And the reason why I picked this up is because I thought it was a cute button front top that has collar, tiers, and sleeve variation. And the reason why I picked it up is because, listen, I am here for view C. Now, this reminds me of, and you could do this. This reminds me of McCall's 6729, which I did a sew along for. And the only difference is you add some tiers or ruffles at the bottom. That's it. Now, if you guys remember when I did the Easter dress, I'm sick of tiers, but this would be one that I could put in my wardrobe and wear to work. So that's why I went ahead and picked this one up. The next one that I picked up that is also part of Butterick Summer 2022 pattern sale is Butterick 6901. This is a Mrs. Vest pants and shorts pattern, and the reason why I picked it up is strictly for the vest and the pants. Now, it is a fully lined button front vest that has back tie ends. Pants and shorts have the pleats in the front, which I like. It also has side slanted pockets and invisible side zipper. Now, me personally, I can't stand zippers in the back, so I would always move majority of the time, I move my zippers to the side. So that was the other pattern that I picked up. That was part of the Butterick Summer 2022 sale. The last 2 patterns that I picked up are not part of the Butterick sale. The first one was Butterick 6179. Now, you guys could remember why I picked this pattern up. I have done a sew along for this pattern, which is Mrs. Gord skirts and culottes, and I just needed a new fresh pattern. After the one that I sewed up, I have sewn it 3 times now, and I plan on doing the Gord skirt on this pattern and possibly do a sew along for this pattern as well for the Gord skirt, which is a view C. So that's why I picked it up once again, and it was $1.99. Okay. And the last pattern that I picked up, once again, I have a sew along for this pattern as well, which is Butterick 6178. I picked this pattern up. Oops, I forgot one last pattern. So 6178, I picked this one up. I have a sew along for that one as well. It's just basically culottes that has a waistband, side pockets, and a back zipper. You can always move that back zipper to the side if you are not a fan of back zippers. Now, The last pattern that I picked up, I forgot to mention this one, is if you remember when I did the Battle of the Shirt Dresses, this was the first dress that I did, which was Butterick 6702. Now the reason why I picked this up is because in that video I told you how I cut I cut my sides, but I wanted to go a size up. So I cut a size 6, I believe I cut a size 14 in that video. I have to go back and see what size I cut, but this time I want to cut a little bit bigger in the bust area. So that's why I went ahead and picked up a fresh pattern, which I picked up the size 18 through 16 in order to redo this pattern in a different fabric. I want to do this denim fabric that I have in my stash for this dress. Now that's all the patterns that I picked up. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So if I get 200 likes on this video, I will do a sew along for one of the new look patterns that I already showed you guys. All right. If there is one that you would like to see me do, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. So until next time, keep sewing.
Where's the Benji? Working a 9 to 5, I had to go and feed the guys.